It's Tuesday, July 28th, another beautiful day for some baseball. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the best player props on that entire slate. Not to mention, I'm going to be telling you my favorite player on Tuesday to smash a home run. Then we're going to get on over to the sports books where I'm going to tell you exactly who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So if that sounds good to you, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now, before we get rocking and rolling and breaking down all the free plays we have in store for you in this video, go on ahead, smash that like button for me, because if and when that Sportsbook play of the day cashes and we get 100 likes on this video, I'll be sending $100 to one of you that likes and comments right here on the channel. So make sure you're liking, commenting, so that you can get in the running for that $100 giveaway. Now, yesterday's play on Monday, it didn't even void out, because on Kalshi, they don't void it out. Evidently, it's still locked in for tomorrow. So you still have a free play. We got Reds on the money line in game one on that one. And if that one cashes, we'll be doing two giveaways in the next video, because we have Reds game one and then the play at the end of this video on the sports books for you guys. So make sure you're smashing that like button. And while you're down there, go on ahead and subscribe to the channel. We do this every single day, never missing a beat. We'll be here all MLB season and beyond. And we have like 7 Sundays left until the NFL, and I could not be more excited. I cannot wait for football to be back. We love baseball over here, but football is just near and dear to our heart. My favorite sport to watch and bet on. So make sure you're subscribing so you don't miss any of those free play drops. But honestly, with all that being said, the single most important metric right now on YouTube is watch time. So I do want to go ahead and thank anybody that watches this video in its entirety all the way to the end without fast forwarding. Now, I get time is precious, so I don't expect everybody to do that. If you want to skip ahead, get to the plays, go on ahead and do so. But thank you for everybody that's rocking out with us all video long. We truly do appreciate it. And the single most important thing for your wallet is to go down in the description. Now, my buddy Stan threw me out on the street, but we do have everything that you need right down there in the description. It's going to send you on over to the link tree where you can find ways to lock in all of these plays we're going to be breaking down for you here in this spot on Tuesday for absolutely free. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the link tree. And if you see that dancing little monkey head, that's because the link tree's got a QR code, and I don't want my video to get taken down. YouTube doesn't like when you share external links in its entirety. I don't know if that QR code counts, but we're not going to take any chances. But this is the link tree. Send you right on over there, and you can get more free plays. It'll also be in the pinned comments. It's winnable. I'll be handing out a ton of bangers on Tuesday. And Tuesdays, for whatever reason, are historically our best days during baseball season. And I do think one of that major factors in that is the fact that the Prizepicks taco plays are absolutely free on Tuesdays. 3 discounted lines for you guys to enjoy, consume, and we have like a 95% hit rate on there. If the taco play cashes, the play's going to cash. So make sure you're going on over to Winible to get all those free plays, those MLB cheat sheets. I already dropped my NFL Week 1 predictions as well, so get on over there, take advantage of that. And if you want free premium, where we lock in our most confident plays every single day, you won't see a recap right here in this video because they're all still live. And the Reds voided. It's a weird Monday, but we're going to have an absolutely banger recap for you guys in the next one for our premium plays and all of the cashes that we had on Monday and Tuesday. But if you want that free premium, like I was saying, and you want ways to lock these in for free, I got tons of options for you. The ones that I really have to recommend, bar none, the best one is Kalshi. The only flaw that I've found so far is that if the game gets rained out, it doesn't cash out. Like everywhere else, it voids out. It's kind of weird that they do that, but I still absolutely love them. The payouts are better, and you get up to $500 when you deposit and play just $25. You got to trade $25, and then you get up to $500 in welcome bonus. It's like a randomizer. You can put 25 in and get 500, 250, 300. It is absolutely glorious. So go on ahead and take advantage of that. And just to backtrack a little bit, when I say it doesn't void out, It will void out if the game gets postponed to like September, but the Reds game got postponed to the day after today on Tuesday, from Monday to Tuesday, so there's no confusion here, and they just kept it live, which I'm not too mad about because Chase Burns will still be on the mound for the Reds. Did I like him more on Monday? Sure, but I still think they have a great chance of cashing for us here on Tuesday as well. Now, like I said, legal in all 50 states, Kalshi, code FFAPE, but for your player prop needs, I already mentioned the taco plays. Prizepicks, code FFAPE, you bet 5, you get $50 in free entries. All of that with code FFAPE and that free 30 days of premium. And then Sleeper, we have to talk about Sleeper because you get a free $20 and you don't even have to deposit, which is crazy work. And you can go and lock in some of these plays without even depositing onto the app. Now, once you do, you get a $100 deposit match, some discounted lines as well, and that free 30 days of premium. So take advantage of all, run it up, sign up for every single one of them if you want to. You get a free 30 days per, but if I had to pick just 3, it would be Kalshi, Prizepicks, and Sleeper. Now, before we get back into the plays, there's one last thing that we have to say. Gambling involves significant risk. There's no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We're not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. We do receive a commission for signups made through those links. It's a great way to support the channel. You get all those free promo funds and a free 30 days of premium. Now, let's get into the player props, right into it here for you guys on Tuesday. If you're worried about the recap and the transparency that we offer, go on over to Winible. There'll be a full premium recap of exactly what we did on Monday. But here is Tuesday and what we like. We liked them on Monday for game 1. We like them once again. We got Nathaniel Lowe. As you can see, 1.6 hits, runs, and RBIs in his last 20 game span. So we're going to take him here for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And as you can see, he's only done this in 8 of his last 20, but since the break, he's been pretty phenomenal. 6 of his last 10, averaging 2.2 hits, runs, and RBIs as well. Not only that, this dude can hit random home runs on random days. I absolutely love taking Nathaniel Lowe. You got to pick your spots with him. I do like him to get a home run. He's not our favorite in the video to get a home run, but I definitely think he has a high chance of hitting one out of the park here for us on Tuesday. As you can see, he's going up against Slade Cecconi in some better weather in Cincinnati on Tuesday. 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 mile per hour winds. Imagine if it was 40 or 86 mile per hour winds blowing out. You might as well just take the whole team. I do like the whole team, if I'm being quite honest with you as well. For the Cincinnati Reds here in this spot, you could pretty much throw a dart. You could go ahead and take a Sal Stewart, a Tyler Stevenson, Eugenio Suarez, Ellie De La Cruz, but I really think Nathaniel Lowe is the one to target in this game. He's 2 for 4 against Slade Cecconi, 6 total bases, 1 home run already against him, and a nice 270 batting average against those righties, and those lefties do fairly well against Cecconi with that 280 batting average. Now, he definitely gets a ton of contact, a high barrel rate. He doesn't hit the ball hard all the time, but like I said, he can pop off any given game and get a home run, and I kind of am leaning towards him doing that for us. If he doesn't, I still like him to get on base with a couple hits and definitely score a run or hit an RBI in and clear us out in this line. I do have this game relatively high scoring. Not as high scoring as if they played on Monday, oddly enough, but still relatively high scoring, where I do think that they score enough runs to clear us out on this prop here. Now, another one that I like in this spot, Paul Goldschmidt for the New York Yankees. He's getting more playing time with everybody being banged up, and I love him in this matchup. I think he's going to have a phenomenal game for us here on Tuesday. As you can see, he's only averaging that 0.8, but he doesn't play too much. So a lot of these games, he wasn't even in on the field, so that's a little bit misleading. And as you can see here, since the break, he's done fairly well as well. Doing it since the break 4 times. These ones I can almost guarantee he wasn't in at least one of those games without even checking, because he doesn't play all the time, but he's going to be in the lineup for us on Tuesday. And when he is, we love taking Paulie Goldschmidt in this spot here. 0 for 3 against Anthony Kay, but he's got a nice 333 against those left-handed pitchers. He absolutely dominates them. 276 is what Anthony Kay gives up to those righties, but you got to remember, a lot of the righties that are in the MLB. There's a lot more of them, and they don't tend to all be that good. And we do like Paul Goldschmidt here. Chicago, it's going to be 15-mile-an-hour winds. He's our favorite player on Tuesday to hit a home run. I love his barrel percentage, slugging percentage, on base percentage, OBA as well. Everything's through the roof for us. Great contact, even though it's not a green bar, still 79%. His exit velocity could be a little bit better, but I do think the winds will carry it out a little bit more for him here in this spot. We love him in this one. I think the Yankees are going to finally back Garrett Cole and get him a W because he pitches phenomenally every time for them and just cannot seem to get the win. I like him to do so on Tuesday, and I like Paul Goldschmidt to be a factor for the Yankees in getting some hits and scoring some runs. So we're going to take Paul Goldschmidt there on that one. The next player prop that we absolutely want to take, he's been playing pretty poorly since the break. As you can see here, absolutely abysmal. And I think that time is finally coming to an end. We're taking Byron Buxton over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's done this in 10 of his last 20, but like I said, since the break, not good at all. 1 for, what is that, 6? Not good. It would pretty much make everybody stay away from him. We're going in the other direction. I think he's going to finally have his breakout game, finally going to get things right. I think the MLB, if you guys have been betting the MLB, during this stretch since the break, it's been a little upside down. It's only a matter of time before it course corrects, and we're going to be right here when that happens. We love Byron Buxton on Tuesday against Seth Lugo. He's 1 for 6, like I said, but he's got that home run already, and he's batting a nice 267 against those righties. And if anybody's due, it's Byron Buxton. We love his barrel percentage, his hard hit percentage. I think he could quite honestly do this with one swing of the bat as well. So we're taking Byron Buxton here. We like the Twins a little bit too on Tuesday for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And now for our player props. We like Chris Sale to get his strikeouts. The Mets just dominated the Braves on Monday. Makes me like the Braves even more here in this spot on Tuesday, especially with their ace on the mound. We like Chris Sale to get 7. Wouldn't be surprised if he got 8 or 9. I don't know if 10's in the cards for him. Seems a little bit steep, but we love this 7. We'll take the push if it happens. Minus 137 odds is absolutely beautiful. If you want to lock in this one straight, would not be mad at you at all. As you can see here, in 80 plate appearances, the New York Mets have stricken out 19 times in the last 3 seasons to Chris Sale. He's got a nice, elite 29.7% strikeout rate, which is absolutely phenomenal as well. Chris Sale, we think, is going to be one of the best pitchers on the bump for us here on Tuesday. Another one that we got to talk about is Garrett Cole, because I think this line might be a little bit too low. As you can see, the Pittsburgh Pirates strike out a ton, and he struck them out 11 times. The Dodgers don't strike out that often. He's still got 8. Now, 5.5 is the safest number you could take for Garrett Cole, but we do not mind this 6.5. We think it's almost free and kind of a joke that they're throwing it out there at 6.5, especially after his 2 games, which does kind of give me a little bit pause because I do think this line should be at 7.5, 8.5, but I'll take it at 6.5 all day long. I'll knock it down to 5.5 for a parlay. I think Garrett Cole's got the stuff we all know he does to be dominant on the mound for us. Now, in 23 plate appearances, the White Sox have only struck out 6 times, which is actually quite a bit when you do the percentage numbers. He only strikes out 78.8, or that's contact, sorry. He only strikes out, his strikeout percentage is only 25.9%, which is not elite, but he hasn't been around it that much this year or in years past. He's been injured a lot, and I do like him to start returning to form as we've seen in his last 2 games. Garrett Cole, when he gets going, is absolutely phenomenal. We have to talk about him here in this spot, and we're going to take him for 6.5 strikeouts. Last but not least, someone that did very poorly in his last outing. He only got 5 strikeouts. They won the game by 2. But he did not pitch well. They won that game in the later innings. Taj Bradley was not good on the mound in his last start. We like him on the mound in this one on Tuesday for over 6.5 strikeouts. I think he gets close to 10 in this one against the Royals. They don't strike out a lot, but I do think he's going to have their number here. In 93 plate appearances, he got 15 strikeouts. Not an elite number of 26.8 in that strikeout percentage, but I think he's going to have his stuff working for him here on Tuesday. Love the 6.5. Once again, 5.5 is the safest number you could take him at, but we love him, so we had to talk about Taj Bradley. I think he's going to be dominant on the mound. And the Royals, they've been a little bit up and down since the break, and we'll see what they have in store for us as far as hitting goes. But I like Taj Bradley to make some Royals batters miss, so we're going to lock him in at over 6.5 strikeouts. And this is what we're rocking with on Tuesday. We got Byron Buxton over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's so due. I can taste it. I love this one. And then we're pairing him up with Paul Goldschmidt in a game where I think the New York Yankees finally give Garrett Cole some run support. We're taking Paulie to get over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs as well. Nice 2.8x payout for you guys over there on Prize Picks, where you play 5 and you get 50 instantly with code FFAPE and that free 30 days. Take advantage. If you sign up for any of those apps with my code, I forgot to mention it earlier, take a screenshot that you deposited with the code and lock in, send it to the number at the bottom of the screen so you can get your free 30 days of premium. Now, for our sleeper, we have to talk about it. You have to go get your free 20. It's $20 just sitting out there waiting for you. I don't even care if you deposit. I mean, I do a little bit because they only pay me if you deposit because I do get money for signups. But even if you don't, go get your free $20. If you do deposit, get your $100 deposit match and your free 30 days of premium as well. Just make sure you use code FFAPE when you're signing up for that free $20. And then Kalshi, with code FFAPE, you trade 25, you get up to $500, which is absolutely insane. One of the best promos on the market. And it's a little bit fun because you don't know how much you're going to get. It's up to $500. It typically, I signed my wife up the other day. It was $250. So take advantage and lock in and trade that $25. And this is what we're rocking with on Tuesday. We got the New York Yankees, 1 unit play because we're still doing our Kalshi challenge, $50 to $88 there. We absolutely love the Yankees in this one. I think they give enough run support to Garrett Cole and get him out of that loser column once and for all. We're taking Garrett Cole and the New York Yankees to win the game against the Chicago White Sox. The only thing that gives me a little bit of concern about this play is the fact that they won on Monday and Cam Schlittler's going on Wednesday, and it's very hard to sweep teams in the MLB, but I think the Yankees can do it right here in this spot. Even as banged up as they are, we like them to take the game here for us on Tuesday, so we're going with the New York Yankees. That's all I got for you guys in this one. We'll see you for the next free play video for Wednesday.